Hey, you guys are on time this week. Hello Internet people, and welcome back to another edition of #FridaySews. Let's get right down to business. I am still on the tension struggle bus this week. I went up to the loft to sew on Saturday and tried to work on my 99K tension issues. Decided to scrap that, try a different machine. That machine had tension issues. Decided to scrap that, try my third machine, and guess what? That one also had tension issues. So I literally spent pretty much all of Saturday trying to get the tension right on at least one of my machines so I can actually get to sewing something. So after a very long and arduous process, I finally managed to get it good enough on my vintage Kenmore machine, the one that I found outside the thrift store on the street that I rescued and brought home. I managed to get the tension pretty okay on that one and got to working on my Mccalls 7946. If you don't know, I'm making this view, cutting it off and making a blouse out of it. So here is where we are. And I have to say, it's not great. Things are not looking good for me with this blouse. It looks kind of okay on camera, but here, let me tell you about the problems. Number one, when I was trying it on, I ripped it. It's supposed to be, I don't know, like that. It basically ripped where the sleeve meets the top of the blouse. So I have a rip in it. Number two, the sleeves are way too big and keep falling down. So I have to do something about that. And number three, I started making the shearing and I was making it, I don't know what I was doing, but I ended up making it only like maybe a quarter of an inch apart, less than half an inch. And so this is already 10 rows and look how much more I have. Like how many rows is that gonna be? It's actually a little bit short, even though I added 6 inches below the waistline marking. I added 6 inches, but I think the shearing just shrinks it up. So if I continue, first of all, I can't continue doing shearing all the way down. It's gonna take years and years and years. And I don't even think, who knows if it's actually gonna turn out right? I mean, who knows if it's actually gonna fit in the end? It might be too short. So I have to figure out something to do with that. So the rip, I'm going to, I don't know, just sew it, I guess. Just try to mend it and live with that. The sleeves, I think I can open up the channels and shorten the elastic to maybe bring it down on my shoulder so it doesn't fall off. And the shearing, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I was debating, since I have 10 rows at the top, just doing maybe 10 rows at the bottom and leaving the middle like open and just loose and flowy. Or maybe I'll just start doing it from the bottom, try the 10 rows and see how that looks. And if it looks really bad, then keep going and just spend the rest of my life shearing this blouse. Other options include maybe starting to space it further apart as I go down the blouse, maybe start increasing it to like a half inch or an inch apart from each other and see what that looks like. I don't know. So that's where I am on that. So I have to say, after all of these tension issues and this blouse being a little bit frustrating, I'm just like not feeling it. My creativity doesn't feel like it's there. My sojo doesn't feel like it's there. I just like want to start from scratch. I want to just go impulse buy some like really expensive machine that, you know, will never give me tension issues and it'll just magically work every single time I sit down on it. And then I just want to, you know, start a whole new project and just scrap everything I've ever done in the past. Start fresh. Oh, I did do one other thing this week. Oh wait, actually, let me go get it. So yesterday I was feeling so dejected by the sewing situation in my life that I decided to give myself a small win. So what did I do? I pulled out a project that has been sitting unfinished for about, I don't know, 2 years. Actually, you know, I thought it was 2 years. I thought that I started it in April 2019, but when I pulled it out, the pins that I had still in it, I bought in October 2019. So, and then by process of elimination, I know that I have not worked on it since COVID. So I pretty much started this project somewhere between November 2019 and like February 2019. Anyways, this blouse, and this is a vintage Mccalls. Oh my gosh, I can't remember at all what the pattern is or what it's called or who it's by. It's like a vintage 40s style blouse. So it's got this really nice puffed sleeve. It's got these cute ties on the sleeve. All it needed was the hand sewing. So I sat down and spent like 3 hours yesterday hand sewing the rest of this blouse. And I will try it on for you. I have to say though, I think I've gained a little bit of weight since I originally made it, because I tried it on, I remember trying it on when I first made it and it was a little big on me, and now it's definitely a little, I mean, it fits about okay, but the sleeves are really tight. So I think my arms have grown. A really pretty print actually, I forgot how pretty it was. And it'll be nice for spring to wear if my arms shrink a little. So I'm gonna have to lay off the sourdough I've been making. I've been making so much sourdough stuff. I'm gonna put it on for you and show you what it looks like on. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to give you a review of my Me Made May outfits. Now, I didn't take any video of them. I've been posting, I think I've posted 3 outfits so far for Me Made May, and I didn't take any video of them. So I'm actually just gonna film some video now and put them all back on for you, and we'll have a little fashion show. Let's just be done with the past and let's talk about the future. Let's talk about spring sewing plans. So I've decided that I'm going to structure my life like this. I'm going to plan out 3 sewing projects in advance. I'll plan 3, cut out 3, sew 3, then move on to the next 3. So I'll always have like 3 maybe in every stage. So like 3 that I've chosen, that I have all the fabric for, 3 that I've like ironed and cut out, 3 in the process of sewing, and like while the sewing ones are being sewn, have 3 more that I'm like starting to plan or something like that. I don't know, some sort of plans of 3. So I have 3 projects that are coming up that I've planned after I do something with this blouse over here. After that, this is what I want to do. I want to get into the spring dress situation. So I have this Mccalls, and I really want to make this one here. Now originally I had bought a navy blue cotton lawn for it. Cotton lawn I bought from fabric.com, and it's so sheer that I just don't want to waste my time making a dress that I know I'm gonna have to wear a slip under, especially since this cotton lawn feels so like lightweight and comfortable. I think I want to save it for something else that I can maybe wear around the house, or maybe I can underline it with like more of it or something, I don't know, but I don't want to waste my time making all these buttonholes and everything and then have it not really be that wearable without a slip. I'm not doing slips right now. So what I do want to do with this is really work on getting the fit right. So I'm going to make muslin. I looked on Pattern Review and Instagram, and it does seem like there could be some fit issues with the waistline and the bust. So I'm gonna make a muslin to make sure that it fits impeccable. That's the goal. And I was looking through my fabric, and I decided to not use that lawn and use a different fabric that I bought for a different project, but now we're gonna commandeer it for this project. And that's this really pretty rusty ditzy print. I think this will be really pretty. It kind of almost looks like the pattern envelope, to be honest, this view here. That's number 1. Number 2, I'm going to make a wilder gown out of this navy blue bubble crepe. It is a polyester, so I'm not super excited about the possibility of wearing this in the summertime, but we're gonna do it anyways. And I think it'll be really pretty. This fabric drapes so well. Am I very excited about working with this slippery of a fabric given my current frustrations with my sewing machine? No, I'm not. But you know what? The best thing to do to get over the fear is just to do it. So the third thing that I want to make is the Pattern Scout Comfy Loungewear set. It's a set, a top and a bottom, and there's so many different versions that you can make: short sleeve, long sleeve, shorts, pants. And I have this really soft double brush polyester from So English, and I thought it'd be really nice to make some pajamas for the summer out of this before it gets too hot. Double brush polyester is a little bit warm to wear. I'm actually wearing it here in this top. This is a Mccalls top. It's pretty warm, so I want to make it before it gets too hot to wear at night. But I was thinking of making, it's so soft. It's so soft. I want to make like a long sleeve top and shorts if I have enough fabric. There's only 2 yards here, and I think that I might need to actually make it a short sleeve shirt and top. We'll see. So that's the third plan. So those are the 3 things I want to make. I feel like I'm way better at planning projects than actually completing projects. It seems like I just have so many things I want to sew, and I just have so little time to actually sew it. And then when you have machine issues, you get even less time. And when you have problems, like when you try something on and you rip it, you just get more problems and problems and problems. And is the answer to impulse buy a more expensive machine? You can let me know in the comments. I sew on very inexpensive machines. I have like a 15-year-old $80 machine. I have my vintage machine from 1950. I bought it for like 75 bucks. And I have the free one that I found on the street. Maybe I just need to upgrade. Maybe these machines are just not for such heavy usage. Maybe I need to upgrade. I feel like sub $400, $500 I'd be like willing to shell out. I did just buy that $250 serger. So is throwing money at a problem ever the real answer? Maybe it is sometimes. Just throw money at it. Throw money. Just throw the money at it. Just throw it away, throw it away, throw it away. So I think that's all I have for you today. I hope you have a very good weekend. Thank you so much for watching, and happy sewing. Take care.